gonna be doing my makeup in the car, eating in the car, having my coffee in the car. There we are! We made it onto the Disney map. It is 8:44 a.m. We're here in South Florida, just leaving. We left a little later than planned. We were planning for 8 a.m., but I didn't sleep. I had a hard time falling asleep last night, so I let myself sleep in a little bit longer, which then pushed me a little behind in preparing everything to get out the door. But we're okay because I said 8, giving ourselves a buffer, because really the latest we could leave was about 9. It takes us about 3 hours to get to Disney Springs from South Florida. So we are off. Bo had breakfast. I'm just having my coffee, and then I'll have a little bit of fruit. I packed some little snacks and random stuff and my makeup bag, because I gotta do my makeup in the car. I'm gonna be doing my makeup in the car, eating in the car, having my coffee in the car. By the time all that's done, we'll be...
Use the right lane to keep right.
Lighting is terrible. By the time all that's done, we'll be at Orlando. We're eating at the Edison at noon. This is our first kids-free Disney trip. Kind of sad, in a way, because I know our kids love it so much, but
not that sad.
but happy that we get some adult time, and we can do all the adult side of Disney and stay up and not worry about who's gonna be cranky, and kind of go at our own pace. And I think it'll be an interesting experience, not having to deal with stroller parking, packing massive bags full of snacks and autograph books and all of that. So it's just gonna be a whole different, we're gonna do all the adult stuff and just some good food and restaurants and stuff. Headed up towards Orlando, just got on the interstate. We didn't realize it, but most of our trip is going to be going through like nowhere, Florida, fields to get there. We were thinking interstate, but 75 goes way west. So we're kind of going through the middle of the state. There's a whole lot of not much. It is 10:30 a.m. We are about, an hour and 15 minutes away. I've had my coffee. I had plenty of time to do my makeup. So we're just sitting here. Bo's been a trooper driving with all these trucks around. This route that we are taking has a lot of trucks and a lot of fields. We don't really have a major plan for this trip. It kind of was a take things as we come kind of a deal, and yet I have a sense of I have to have some sort of plan so that I know how we're getting from one place to another. So we had a couple of ideas for today, because we don't have anything planned besides 2 meals. We're doing lunch at the Edison and then dinner at the new Riviera restaurant, Topolino Terrace, which I'm super excited about. It's at the top of the Riviera Resort, and it looks like a really awesome meal and a really awesome view. So really, really excited about that. But other than that, we didn't have anything planned. So we're gonna have to figure out when we're gonna check into our hotel, and then also we were gonna do some sort of resort hopping today, because it's just, you know, kind of fun to just explore and check things out. And I really wanted to do the Skyliner at some point, because we're not on the Skyliner line per se, with it being at Saratoga Springs, but I did want to ride it. And we also thought about doing the monorail hotels or the Disney Springs hotels, but then I was thinking it could be really fun, a little more leisurely, and we'd probably get to see a lot more to do all of the Epcot hotels, because they're all kind of right in within walking distance there. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We only really have a few hours between lunch and then having to get back to our hotel to get ready for dinner. Usually you kind of have an idea what you're doing, and then it doesn't quite happen that way. So that's the plan. We'll see what we actually get to do. But it is 11:27. We're getting closer. The traffic is getting heavier. It feels like we're actually closer to a city. My voice sounds monotone. I sound really engaging. Coming up on Disney World soon. Alright, so we're getting close. We're about 2.5 miles from Kissimmee.
It's pronounced Kissimmee.
Kissimmee. There's a Mickey. The Mickey head on the power lines. There's the balloon at Disney Springs. You can just barely see it out there in the distance.
The right 2 lanes to take exit 67 and merge onto
We're
State
getting
Road
close.
5 for Disney Springs.
Hooray! It's pretty amazing that there's a light that's actually for U-turns. We made it onto the Disney app. There we are! We made it onto the Disney map! So this is the level we want. Yes, second level is the main level. Level 2. Oh, we got a good pick. It's not packed.
I've ever seen it this short time.
Yeah, this is nice. Candied bacon and the electri-fries. That is really good bacon. And a really good sauce. Getting the banana banana split. And I'm gonna get the lollipop tree. This looks so good. How's your Sunday?
Very good.
Is it good? Let's dive in. Okay, so I think she said these are white chocolate dipped in pistachio. It's dipped in white chocolate with graham cracker, and then this is chocolate, and then this is bubblegum whipped cream. Nah. Alright, I'm trying some of this bubblegum stuff. Oh, it's definitely bubblegum. It kind of tastes like, you know, the bubblegum fluoride?
Alright.
Try it. That's all I can think of. The kids would love it because it really does. A creamy version of Double Bubble. It's like liquefied Double Bubble. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the bubblegum stuff. The pops are good though. This is super sweet. I think the chocolate one is my favorite. Okay, great reminder. If you have a meal plan, and I knew this on my last trip, but I just wasn't thinking, you need to check into your hotel to activate your dining plan before you go to a restaurant. Just saying. So you don't do what we did. And we went into our restaurant and our PIN wasn't activated, even though I put a PIN on my phone and I called Disney to see if they could set it up, but they couldn't. So what they're going to do, and hopefully will do, is they are going to credit. We went ahead and ordered off the menu as if we were eating on the deluxe dining plan. So we each got a drink, an appetizer, a entree, and a dessert, and we are absolutely stuffed. Like stuffed. I feel pleasantly full, maybe a tad over. We are gonna take our receipt to our hotel when we check in, and they should be able to reimburse us for that. So we just pay for tip. So I'm just hoping that that works okay, and that we didn't just pay $150 for a crazy, outrageous lunch at the Edison. That's why we get the dining plan, so we can eat like we don't normally eat, and it's just fun because it's vacation and that's what we like to do. So we are headed to Saratoga Springs, which is really right across the water from where we are, but we're gonna have to go this big long roundabout way because that's how the roads work. We're gonna check in over there so we can activate our dining plan, and that way if we wanna get something like a snack or something, we've got it ready to go, and it's ready for our dinner tonight. So note to self, always check into your hotel if you have a dining plan to activate it ahead of time. I did do that in our last trip, and I'm so glad that I did that. I went to Animal Kingdom Lodge at like 6 in the morning to check in before our like 8:30 breakfast. I'm really glad that I did that because I would have had to do this then. It's better to deal with it when it's only 2 people. But it kind of distracted me, so then I wasn't able to enjoy at least the beginning part of our meal because I was like on the phone with Disney twice, and then our server kept coming by to check and see if it was all cleared up. But it was a good lunch. Bo got an amazing burger.
I feel like I ate 7 cows.
It was really good. The ambiance is really cool. I'm sure it's really, really cool at night, but more hopping. I kind of liked that it wasn't super crowded. There weren't a lot of people there for lunch. Overall, really good meal. A couple of things that I loved, a couple of things I'd probably do differently, but we're checking in at the carriage house. It's open. Oh, I guess it's manual. Oh, look, they still have a tree up.
Cool.
We got a ferry back to Disney Springs, and now we're gonna head over and check out. I really wanted Bo to be able to see Port Orleans, so we're just gonna go over there, and that way we're close to our hotel and we can get checked in and then get freshened up and head over to the Riviera. But this way we get to see Riverside and French Quarter, and we will also get to enjoy a few boat rides, which is fun. It really like feels like New Orleans.
Yeah, it does. Really cool.
checked out a little bit of Port Orleans French Quarter. Apparently they're now selling the beignets in Scat Cat's Lounge instead of Sasagula Float Works, which is right next door, but good note, because we're thinking about going there on Wednesday for breakfast. Get some beignets. Do you want to go? You don't want to go? It is a super peaceful afternoon here at Port Orleans. We walked over to Riverside after checking out French Quarter. So we went over there. I had never been in the lobby. I guess last time we went, we didn't check out the lobby, so it was beautiful, and everything is still decorated for Christmas. So it's been really cool to see the resorts still decorated. We were noticing as we were walking along, all of the windows to the hotels here at French Quarter have washcloths or towels shaped like Mickey heads in all the windows. Let's see, there's one right there. I think that's so cute. There's another one. We are on our way to the Riviera for dinner. It's so weird.